at the home of everything Frederick, 401 North Market Street. I'm going to take you on a little tour of the shop too so you can see it. But I am here with Sara Kephart. How are you today?
I'm good.
So we met a couple years ago,
Yeah.
I think, when you were kind of first getting moving, I think.
Yes, it was my first year.
Yes.
And I dropped off food to you.
You did, which was delicious, by the way. And now you are just exploding. How are you doing?
Good. I've been so busy, but it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Which I keep reminding myself, like every time I have super busy days, that's all I think about. It's just, this is what I've wanted to do forever.
So kind of take us back to the very beginning,
Okay.
your love for cooking and preparing amazing food. Where did that start?
I think with my dad and my granny, and also my mom not being a very good cook. When I was little, my dad would always make waffles on like Saturday and Sunday mornings, and he'd crack the egg with one hand, and I just thought it was the coolest thing. So when they were cooking, I would cook with them. And then my granny loved like baking bread, and she made it in these like little metal coffee cans because so I think my grandpa's one of like 8. I feel like I should know this. And then his mom like couldn't afford to have all these bread pans or buy bread, so they had metal coffee cans because that's what coffee came in.
Yeah.
And they'd cut it in that, and then it had little rings so you knew where to slice it. And she passed away in February, so I got a couple bread cans, so I'm like so excited to use them.
Oh, that's so wild.
So then when I got older, my mom was just busy working, my dad was working, and then I was just home alone, and I'm like, I'm just gonna cook dinner.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really like where it started, and I just never stopped.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you know, it's funny, my stepmother hates to cook, and they're not good at it when they hate it, right? And when you love it and you're passionate about it, you really, it's just different. It's just different. What is your favorite thing to make?
This is the
It's like your
worst
favorite child.
question. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I feel like at home when I cook, I love using like local ingredients and seasonal stuff. I just watched your interview with Moon Valley Farm, and I was like totally fangirling.
I love her.
Amazing. I met her a couple months ago, and I've like gotten boxes from them. I order from them. So I love like
I just got
cool
my
stuff.
first box Wednesday. Oh my God.
It is awesome.
It is so awesome.
Yeah, I love her. So I love getting stuff from there because it's fun. I love Hemp's Meats in Jefferson. They're some of my favorite people in the world. So like grab steaks from there, have veggies, and then like Kemptown honey I use a lot. So I just got a whole gallon of honey from them.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I have a garden that I grow Moon Valley's little plants. Yeah. So I think that's my favorite thing to cook.
Yeah. Yeah, look, I mean, I think that when you utilize local and you're seasonal and everything changes as the seasons go, you're giving the freshest stuff possible.
Yes.
So you do catering? Do you still do delivery so people can still order food and have it delivered? What's been the biggest takeoff for you, or is everything just busier?
I feel like the meal delivery's been really steady, and it's nice to have like regular customers that they can call me and be like, hey, it's so-and-so, and I'm like, I know where you live, I know what you ordered, like, this is it. But catering has gotten so busy, which is so much fun because I love it. It's like where I get to be super creative and make fun stuff. I recently had this bride say like she didn't want anyone doing her bridal shower besides me, and I was like, stop.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it was like the best feeling. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, besides me, you literally never have my food. But she's like, it's just like Pinterest, and that's what I want. It's like, okay, girl, thank you.
I love it. I love it. But it is great. And you're able to kind of take these big flavors that you do in big things and make it small and tasty and pretty. And so we had that for the grand opening here. We had some of your little hors d'oeuvres, and they were wonderful. What is coming for you in the next 6 to 12 months? I think I saw a little version.
You got like a little sneak peek.
Earlier.
I sent Danny the wrong address. She went to my spot in Thurmont, and I was like, oh, we're not there.
Yeah.
I think there's supposed to be the hood guys in there today. Like,
I don't know. I saw everything apart. I'm like, this is really interesting. I mean, it would have made a good place because we would have promoted what was coming.
Yeah.
But
so
you have a spot.
Yes. In November, I went to the auction that was formerly Hoffman's Market in Thurmont. they were auctioning the building and I won, and I was so excited. I got it for a really good price, but it hasn't been updated in years, decades perhaps, and it needs help. And I want it up, just done right and done beautifully.
Yeah.
So my dad and my uncle helped me like put up some of the walls, like just put some like fiberglass over it so it makes it food safe, which goes along with the health department standards, but then it's also really pretty.
Yeah.
The hood guys have been working in there, the plumber's been in there, my electrician's been in there, so it's cool to play like general contractor.
And it's going to be a great spot.
Yeah.
It was funny when I was pulling up, I'm like, why doesn't she have any signage? What is happening?
Because it looks crazy inside right now.
A little bit.
She's getting a makeover.
Yes, I love it. We all need that every now and then. And I think that's going to be such a great location for you. Now, with that location, is it just going to be your working kitchen, or are people going to be able to stop in? Are you going to?
At first, just working.
Okay.
Because of the amount of work that needs to go into it, I just want to get in as soon as I can. So I've been working with the health department and finding out like what I need and what I can just wait a little bit.
Right.
So there's like a back part of it that is going to take a little bit longer, but they're like, if you just use that to just, put your purse and your jacket, and then the front is where all the food goes, then we can start in there. And then in the future, if I want people to come in, which I definitely do, then I can move my storage to the back and have a little storefront.
Rearrange
so
everything.
that's like my 5-year plan.
Exciting.
We'll give it a little bit.
Look at you. I mean, literally from bringing food from your car, right?
I know.
To having your own storefront.
Yeah.
That is so exciting, and this is exactly why we love highlighting businesses like you, because it really is, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Is the growth and continuing to get you some exposure. Is there any event that is like on your pin board? This is what I want to do, or is there any type of thing that you're like, this is on my future board?
There's 2, I think, and they're very different.
Okay.
The one is like I get to prepare for my first ever ColorFest this year, and I'm right in Thurmont, so like I'm so excited. So like this whole time I'm like, months ahead, that's just like, these are all like the fall flavors and the little like take home things. Just because.
So what are you going to do for ColorFest?
Oh my gosh, I just have too many ideas. But I'm hoping it can be kind of like what I sell for meal delivery, that people who are like out of town can come in, grab this stuff, and then they're taking like the flavors of ColorFest and like our cool like local Thurmont and Frederick like ingredients home with them, but like already prepared into a beautiful dish.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that. But I've had this dream forever because I love like using the local ingredients to find like a garden or like a farm or something and do like a plated fine dining dinner, like long table. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's just what I think about when I get bored.
That would be phenomenal.
Yeah,
I bet Emma would let us do it there.
I had never thought about her.
And she's building that. Going to be a production facility.
Okay, Emma,
we're hooking this up. We're hooking this up because I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, that's just a little daydream.
Bring the food from the pick
but
it.
that would be perfect with Moon Valley.
It would be perfect. We're doing it. Okay. All right, stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. How can people sign up for your meal delivery service?
If they go on to my website, sarakepskitchen.com, there is a newsletter you can sign up for, so that'll send you all of the emails every week to remind you. And then we don't have a subscription. You can just pick and choose as much or as little as you want for delivery every week.
Yeah.
So deadline is Friday at midnight, and then I cook all day Monday, and then Tuesday is when it gets delivered.
So perfect if you're having people come in from out of town. Mm-hmm. Maybe you're coming home from vacation and you know the fridge is going to be empty.
Yep.
What a great, you order and then right there on your doorstep, fresh, delicious food. And of course, if you have catering needs for anything, corporate picnics, weddings, baby showers, all of that, she can do it. And you customize everything, right?
I do.
Yeah.
When is it? This Saturday. Today's Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. This Saturday. Yesterday I thought it was Friday. I was like telling people it was the last day to order. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed.
I actually did that on the show. Said the wrong day. You guys know, so yeah.
She's got too much going on.
I know.
This Saturday, I have a lunch for a family of 10, a lunch for like a pool party, and then a grad party at night.
Yeah.
So it's like 3 different menus, 3 different amounts of people, and like just totally different from each other.
How many people are working for you now?
3.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you're going to be expanding that soon as you grow?
Probably once I have this space in Thurmont, I'll be able to.
Yeah.
Right now, the kitchen that I'm in is just, that's 3 is our happy amount of people.
No one's killing each other.
Yeah.
All right. Go to the website, place an order, check it out, sign up for the newsletter at the very least so you can see what's going on. No commitments, but if you need someone to help out in the kitchen, she's got you right here. Sara Kephart, thank you.
Thank you.